Hi everybody, welcome to a Wednesday edition of Monkey Island Madness. This is taped live over at Ustream TV. I have not moved over to YouTube yet because of my crapola internet. Don't know when I'm going to get hooked up, so until August 1st I probably will be right here on Ustream. And I've been on for about 30 minutes just yakking with the fibs. That's the friends in the box, and I am talking to them because they're a live audience. So we came up with stamping on tissue paper and putting it on my Chevron piece of art for an artful evidence prompt. So, yeah. So it's hot here in Oklahoma today. It's even hot in the house. And usually this time of day in the house, it's pretty cool. But it's hot in here today. So, we're talking about, in chat, they're talking about streaming over on YouTube. And I didn't have any real trouble over there when I did it. Yeah, just my upload speeds and stuff like that. But the experience itself, to me, wasn't that different. And I'm not sure about the people in chat. We're all very used to the chat and the lag and all the crap over at Ustream, so some of us are a little resistant to change, I guess, is the way that goes. And these stamps I got off of the Wish app. Don't remember what I paid for them, but I do really like them. I like them a lot. So I got to get out the matte medium and my paintbrush. And I don't know if I want to color it before I put it on. I'm kind of thinking I want to use that one. I like this one for whatever reason. From Paris with Love, Bon Voyage. Because I already did a globe one over there. But the globe one's kind of fun too. Alright, tell you what. Let's just colorize them with some colored pencil. And see which one we like. Because I didn't have a big plan. As usual, I never have a plan. You love those stamps. And I'm on a supply freeze. Well, they'll probably be there when you get off your supply freeze, Ange. But yeah, I think they're pretty good stamps, actually. Alright. Blue, green. Where's that? There, that's good. We'll do a little bit of a red one. And a light blue. Alright, that'll get us started anyway. And I'm using Prismas because those are my always go-to pencil. They're always just sitting right here at my side. Oh, I didn't get out of dark, and that's all right. Don't expect coloring instruction like you get over at Dee Dee's. Those were some cool books that you showed this morning, Dee Dee, but I actually like when you show color books because I don't have even the smallest inclination to buy them. Now, other books, oh my gosh, I have to resist the temptation. But not color books. Those girls were so pretty, though. And you're going to make them look amazing, I know that. See how I go really quiet? So I hope Joycey's feeling better. You're laughing because I don't feel the urge to buy the color books. I've got so many, that I've never used. I've never used them. So at some point I probably will have to just do a giveaway or something. Say, here, these were all the color books that I thought I was going to use that I never have. Between Newish Car and Staycation in September with Julie. I saw you guys talking about something off and on at Dee Dee's about meeting up together. You and Julie Topaz. I think that's awesome. I need to sometime get over to Branson and meet Norma too, but I don't know. Until these house projects get done, I'm not doing anything. Going nowhere. And I don't know if I told you guys, but my niece is coming in July, so I'm really, really excited about that. And maybe, I don't know, if she wants to, of course she works, so, coming down here probably just, it's probably nice for her just to get away and have a few days where she doesn't have to do anything, we can just hang out here at the house, and we generally go shopping. And she lives in Denver. Like, why would you come to Monkey Island and go shopping? But I just make her go with me. That's pretty much how that works. Oh, let me pull you guys down where you can see a little better. Sorry. Julie has a convention in September in Louisville. Oh, cool. You have 4 coloring books? Well, I have way more than 4. So yeah, I gotta get stuff done around here, but just having the concrete guys here yesterday made me feel like, oh man, maybe something is gonna finally start happening, it seems like it's been forever waiting, because the back of the house has been torn up since, long before I left for Australia, so I'm tickled to death to kind of get that headed out. I'm trying to think if there was any hunky guys here driving the heavy equipment, and there weren't. They just weren't hunky guys. But very efficient guys, I have to say. They got right after that concrete. So I love that. So maybe by, I don't know, late summer. And I dread 4th of July with all the city buttholes coming. Because they've already started with the fireworks, and poor Roxy is afraid of them now. She didn't used to be, but she is now. She gets all hunkered down, and I feel bad for her. Does anybody else's cat hate fireworks? Now, I've heard of dogs. I had dogs that hated fireworks, but yeah, this year she's really behaving different with the fireworks going on. Hi, Judy. That's funny, Ange. Coloring on tissue paper isn't so horrible. I'm hoping this will kind of disappear when I put it on there. I don't know, we'll see. I should have taken, maybe I'll go out today. I was going to say I should take some before and after pictures of this patio, what's going on out there. I really should. I'm hoping it's going to be really awesome when it's done. Oh, if you're going to Joplin, you should call. I can drive up to Joplin for, yeah, Bentonville too. Bentonville's only an hour. Not quite as comfortable a drive, but I love that whole Bentonville corridor over there for shopping and stuff. They've really turned that nice. But yeah, I can drive to Bentonville, simple, and Joplin too. Or Fayetteville or anywhere over there, Norma. In fact, I'd bring the rat with me and go see his grandson and great-grandson. Because they live over there, Springdale area. You know where that is. We don't go over there often now that his daughter's moved away, but used to go over that way a lot. In fact, maybe that would be a fun thing to do with Cooey when she's here, if she even wants to. She might want just to come here and sit in my front room and binge watch smut TV with me. Okay, you know what? I meant to send you mine, Norma. I will write myself a note to do that when I get off here today. Watch for it when I get off. You're in Springdale a lot? Yeah. And I want to go down there, and it won't be too much longer. They have peach orchards down there near Springdale, down in that area. I can't remember the name of the little town that we go to buy peaches in bulk so I can freeze them. If I can get them frozen before Robert eats them all. But yeah, I like to go down there and get peaches, and it's about time for Loring peaches. And there's a great restaurant over there too. I have to think about it, that I love a lot. I really like this globe. I'm not sure. I guess I should do the ships, huh? Maybe I'll leave them white, huh? Oh, you got the string art pics? Good. Hi, Teresa. Well, art on top of them, Norma. I just said hi, Teresa. I'm sorry. And Kimberly, I don't know who all I've said hi to. So if I missed you, I'm sorry. Here comes the rat. He hasn't been upstairs for a while. How much coffee is left? Robert Vaughn?
Do what?
How much coffee is left?
You another cup if you want.
If you want to fill this up and warm it for me, that would be awesome.
Okay, it's cold, so I'll have to heat it up.
What's that, that town that we go to down near Springdale where we get the peaches? Oh, Tawnytown.
Tawnytown.
Yeah, Tawnytown is where you can go get really good fresh peaches.
Hello? Yes, sir. Okay, I'll get with it here in just a little bit. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Are you gonna burn?
Yeah.
Okay. Robert's gonna burn today. We have the pile over there is huge. He is gonna have the biggest bonfire in the history of mankind.
Well, we got rain and it's a perfect time. It's a little windy, but
Shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. You took that stuff I set out there, didn't you?
yes, it's
Okay.
already out there. Unless you set some other stuff out there.
Nope, just the stuff from, what, yesterday? And I'm not taking great pains coloring this, because it's going to go over. Ange said, hi, Ratman. Hi, Robert. Hi, Ratatouille. Yeah, you know Tawnytown? It's on the way, yeah, into Bentonville. Okay, yeah. That's where we go down to get the peaches. There's a big orchard down there. I'd rather go to, what's the one here in Oklahoma, Robert? Oh, Porter.
Porter.
Because they have awesome peaches.
Get
But
the best peaches at Porter.
yeah, I think so too. But it's just such a long drive from Monkey Island. When we had the farm, it was no big deal. It was about 30, 40 minutes. But now it's, what, about 2 hours to Porter?
There and back, yes.
No, one way.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
He knows better than to argue about it, I know. I'm the navigator. He's the driver.
Good morning, girls.
Alright, I'm going to trim this. I don't know which one I want to use, though. And you guys are thinking that the tissue paper will just disappear, right? When I put it on. I really kind of like this globe now that I've got it colored in. Yeah, Porter peaches are famous. Yeah, I love Porter peaches. I'm gonna put this on this piece of art, I think. I'm just not sure yet. The prompt for Rach was chevrons, and I haven't decided. I want to use this, and I want to use these stamps. Now, maybe the two are not going to go together at all. Where in Tulsa did you live, Norma? But I want to do something on this. So if that one doesn't work, and I'm not sure I'm loving that at all, maybe I'll just cut this one out and put it on black and white and just do more of a mixed media. There you go. Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome.
because I didn't have any ideas. Eileen just wanted me to stream because Joycey didn't stream today. And I was sitting here working on an idea for the ATCs for Ange. And I don't want to do that on stream because I want that to be a surprise when it gets to her. So, yeah, I'm thinking I might just use that one. Geesh, rip, don't cut it out. Morning scissor hands. Oh, Dee Dee, he's gone. I'm going to have to remember to tell him that. Dee Dee nicknamed Robert Scissorhands because I was complaining to her the other day about him and his lack of care with my shrubbery, i.e. peony bushes and every other thing he can mow over. And we were laughing because I was describing Robert on his mower in the backyard. He goes like 60 miles an hour. I'm not kidding. His hair's blowing in the wind and everything. He doesn't care what he mows over. I mean, anything in the yard is fair game. Branches off trees, small children, squirrels, man, it doesn't matter. And Dee Dee called him Scissorhands. Ratatouille Scissorhands. I'm pretty sure he's going to have a nickname like 5 words long. Alright, what do you think? I'm thinking this one. Tell me what you think. I'll wait. Geesh, rip it, don't cut it. You know me. I can't deal with that crap. Are the streams on Facebook instead of YouTube? I don't know what you're talking about, Teresa. Oh, yeah, for Dorothy's streams, yes, you have to be a member of her Facebook page, and she'll put the links over there. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this one. I'll use this one for something else, because I really like that globe one. Yeah, I think I'll do this on here. And the reason I couldn't just stamp it on the page is because this has a lot of texture to it. And that's why I'm going to put this down on top of this and let the chevron show up and down. I don't know what else I'm going to do to it. Eileen will tell me here in a minute, I'm sure, because she's sitting at home in her bossy pants, and she is just dying to tell me what to do. I do need a yard sign, beware the man on the riding lawnmower. That would be awesome. I'm going to write it down. I knew you were, Eileen. I know you pretty darn well by now. You are just sitting there going, I hope she gets to a point where I can start telling her what to do. I know it. I know it. And this is magical, so it looks like everything's dissolved, so I shouldn't have too much movement of color. That does work pretty good, stamping on tissue paper and having it disappear. So get ready for the next step, Eileen. Tell me what I'm going to be doing next. Yeah, I like that. And I'm glad I got to use the stamps that she's going to get out a ruler and make sure she puts it on there correctly. I didn't. Look at that. I surprised you, Eileen. I just kind of plopped it, and wherever it landed is where it landed. I really like that, though. Maybe I should stamp some more stuff and just do like a stamp collage where you can see all the stuff underneath it. Maybe I could stamp that a couple more times. Maybe I will. Alright, I'm going to wait for Arlene because I know as soon as I make a decision and go ahead and proceed, the next thing I hear is, oh my God, you don't listen. Do more of the same? I think so too. I think so too. So that can just sit over and yes, put that away. I think you guys, hell just froze over. Because Eileen and I actually agreed on something. So, yeah, when you get up in the morning and you see the headline, hell has frozen over, you know why that happened. Why do I have crazy random thoughts? I was just sitting here thinking, man, I'd love some fried chicken. What is, use a different stamp? Okay, I'm trying to think. Should I use some of the Tim Holtz ones that I just got? I'm trying to look here, because most of the ones in that package, actually, because I have other background stamps. Looking. I can use Tim Holtz postage ones. I'm just looking here. Oh, here's one that I have that I've never used either. That postage stamp one that I love. Here's the Finnebear ones that I haven't used yet. These are all just sitting here in a pile, waiting for me to put them away. Let me see if I have border. Let me see. Border backgrounds. Where are the backgrounds? Background text. Here's a bunch of unmounted backgrounds. Alright, we'll just do a little stamp show and tell then. I could use any of those Finnebear ones. She streamed yesterday, by the way. I love her, I love her accent. I love the way she talks. I just love the way she talks. I like that stamp one. Here's, I keep my, my unmounted stamps in CD cases. So I index them here, and then you can see the actual stamp back here. So there's some script, there's some design, there's a newspaper. That one's going to be too black. There's just some design. Here's the, those are the Kaisercraft ones, but I did not get these in Australia. I had them before. And I love both of those stamps. Yeah, did you guys see her stream yesterday? No, she streamed on, I think it was Facebook. Yeah, it was Facebook yesterday, and I love her accent. Love it. Okay, here's some little tiny baby script and some crackle. The crackle could be good too. Here's just some random designs. And random designs. And then I have some big mounted backgrounds as well. So out of all these, the ones I'm liking are, I like this, because it's just random and crazy. The crackle could be good. I'm not sure that I want one with great big black areas. I'm going to use the thin stamps for sure. I'm going to try and stay away from text, even the script. That one's going to have a lot of black on it. I think I might use that one though. Yeah, there's some pretty fun stamps, Dee Dee. When you're a stamp addict like I am, yeah, you just own them all. What the hell? Just buy them all. Doesn't matter if you... Ooh, this one has a cool little flip-flop on it, too. Look at the little baby flip-flop. That's so cute. Don't ask me if I've ever used these before. I maybe haven't. And I don't know where I got them either, so don't ask that either. You missed where you got them. Oh my god. Let me think. I don't think these are Wish App stamps. The Kaisercraft ones I know I got at Joann's. The Finnabair ones, or Finnabar, I got at Michael's. But I got a lot of these smaller ones. I know I got them at Joann's when they had that huge sale. I don't know how long ago it was. It was quite a while. It really was. Oh, okay. And did I finish my thought on the other one? No. Do not put a thong on there. Did I show you what that one? I'll have to show it to Eileen. About a thong. I actually have a stamp that has a bikini on it that looks like a thong. That one might be have too much black on it. No, I didn't just get them. I've had these forever. I like that one a lot. The Denver Post. I told Ann she was talking about postage, because she does billing or accounts receivable for a trash company. So she gets massive amounts of mail every day. And I just made a comment, something about I like if the postage wasn't canceled, right? Because you could just tear that right off and use it. And the reason I even thought of that was one time when I worked in Denver, the Denver Post was one of my clients. And we did their records program in addition to their forms program. And so they did a contest, and this has been several years ago, okay? I haven't worked at Ross Martin for 20 years, over 20 years now. Well, I did contract work, but yeah, this was over 20 years ago. They did this contest, and they printed the contest blank in the newspaper, and you had to cut out that contest blank and return it to them. And I don't know if they didn't go to legal, I don't know. But anyway, on the contest entry, they asked a bunch of really personal questions. And so they called me, and I think this was after the contest was over. They called me, and they had to retain those contest entries for a certain period of time. It wasn't very long. It was like 6 months or something. And so they wanted to move them over to my warehouse, and, could they get a special deal? They were always wanting a special deal or something. And what would I charge them to do it? And so we went down and we looked at all these boxes of contest entries. And believe me, there were boxes and boxes and boxes of these contest entries. Offices full of them. I'm not kidding. So they had to get them out of their office space. So I came up with a price and said, yeah, we would go ahead and move them over to our warehouse and keep them, and then notify them when their retention period was up, because that's what the whole records program was about, is I took care of your records and I told you when it was time to get rid of them, right? Well, it came time to destroy the records or get rid of the records, and they wanted me to just throw these contest entries in the trash. Well, part of my job was to make sure that they were destroying records adequately, right? And so I had to open up the boxes of these contest entries and look at them. And then when I saw them, I was like, holy crap, they have no clue what they're asking me to just put in the landfill, right? You can't put personal information, people's names, addresses, phone numbers. It was just a bunch of information. So I went back to him and I said, you guys can't just throw this stuff in the landfill the way it is. You're going to have to shred it. You're going to have to do something, because we can't put it in the, you can't. You can, but you're leaving yourself open for huge liability. You don't want to do that. So they finally decided, after too much time, that they would go ahead and have us shred them. So then I had to work up another price for that, which was fine. So we start destroying it. Well, I get into the boxes of these records, and I didn't necessarily want to hire additional people to come in and take care of this stuff, but there was so much of it, So for a few weeks, anytime you had a free moment, if you worked for me, your job was to get your butt out into the warehouse and start shredding Denver Post records. And we had a huge shredder, okay? But I noticed on a lot of them that the postage wasn't canceled. So I had one of the girls that I particularly could trust. I said, go out there and look how many of those have not been canceled. And whenever you see one, throw it in a box. And do it for one entire box. For just one record box of these Denver Post contest entries, there was over $800 in uncanceled postage. Can you believe that? I couldn't believe it, that they were missing so much cancellation, the Postal Service, right? So we collected some of it. We didn't collect all of it by any stretch of the imagination, but that's what made me tell Ange, watch for that uncanceled postage. I mean, that adds up. Literally, we had over, and that was just out of one box, you guys. And we had literally, skids and skids of this stuff. Boxes probably piled 6 foot high. 3 foot by 3 foot by 6 foot high, full of boxes of these entries. Because they ran the contest for, I don't remember how many weeks it was, but you could enter every day. So, yeah, okay, and Eileen's telling me I need to rip this, not cut it. Ugh. I'm ripping, Eileen, I'm ripping. So, yeah, you'd be shocked. Rip, not cut. Look at me, Eileen, I did it and you didn't even have to tell me. Isn't that freaking amazing? So that's the whole story about the thing. And, like, you'd be shocked how quick that adds up. And that was just one box. Okay, now it's just going to be like jigsaw puzzle. We got into some crazy deals because of that Forms and Records program. I was trying to think of another time that I really got in trouble. Well, I didn't get in trouble. I mean, it was the client not thinking about the billing structure and what they were asking us to do. We got into a deal with Coors once where they wanted packages sent to each of their distributors. And they knew our billing structure as well as anybody. And when they got the bill for this one mailing, I can't remember how much it was, but the guy who I reported to called me and said, what the hell happened to our billing? And I hadn't probably even looked at it. And when I looked at it, I was like, holy crap. I called my boss and I said, oh, we got a problem. We got to fix it. We got to help Coors out here. They got money, but this is insane. And that was 860 some packages shipped all at once. It was craziness. At the time that I served them, they had 868, I believe, distributors. It was crazy. Crazy, crazy. I think I'm going to rip this one in half. I don't want it too... It lays and looks better ripped. I agree with you, Eileen. You never thought of that? You've never looked? Well, look. Just throw the envelopes in a pile, Ange. But you have time to come to streams and chat. You probably could have collected 10 envelopes for the time it took you to type that sentence. Okay, bye, Dee Dee. Have a great afternoon. I'll talk to you soon. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and put some of this on. Yep. But yeah, it was a huge amount of money, $800 and some dollars out of that one box. And that whole Denver Post thing too. I mean, I didn't end up hiring temps to come in to do it, but I lost my ass on that. And I never forgave the Denver Post for that. I did not make a cent. Right now it's not busy, won't get busy again until August. Alright, excuses. I forgot to put matte medium on the back of that one. This works a lot better if you matte medium the back of the piece that you're putting down, in addition to the original. So there you go. And I'm not using a ruler, Eileen. Probably should be, but I'm not. No, it's sticking to my hands. It's sticking to everything. Alright, we're going to put some postage up here. And I could have stamped this in different colors too, you know, that's something else I probably could have thought of. But I like the black against the red and yellow. It really stands out, so I like this. See the little Eiffel Tower poking out there? Oops. Okay, Joan. See ya. You pulled a few today? You're going to be shocked, and I'm not kidding you. Alright, what do I want to do on top of this? I've got most of it. Yeah, but you can still see the chevrons real good, so I like that. And put a couple of these suns on. Oops, tore that one. Don't suppose it really matters, does it? where do I want the little face? I'm going to put him over here. And I don't think, oops, I better not do that on there. I don't think you guys can see, but sitting here, I can actually see the texture from the modeling paste. I don't think you guys can really see it, can you? Oh, a little bit, I guess. But that's kind of cool. Bye, Judy. She's probably long gone by now. Day late, dollar short. Alright, now I gotta decide what else I want to do on this. If I want to do some stenciling over it. I definitely want the chevrons to be showing through though, so I can't do too much to it. Put a big butterfly on the page with a quote about travel. Do I have a big butterfly? I don't even know if I have a big butterfly. Thinking. Trying to think where to... Now, if I was Ange, I'd have to have a whole section for butterflies. And you know what? I was just thinking this morning, I need to go back and work on my my stamp organization. I've just gotten away from that whole thing. Why not a crazy bird? I'm looking in my stamp book to see if there's something I've forgotten in here. I have a lot of small butterflies, but I can't think of any real big ones that I have. Yeah, I can't think of any real big butterflies that I have. And then I'm trying to think, do I have a butterfly in the ephemera or something? But I wouldn't know even where to go look for that. I have a dragonfly. Hang on, just looking. I have a bunch of stamps that aren't even in my sample book. Alright, I'm going to look one more place and then I'm going to say, you know what, I probably don't have a butterfly. I have airplanes and postage cancellation. I have a werewolf. I have little butterflies. I have Curious George. Oh wait, here's some, well, they're not big. Alright, well for this size, I guess this will be adequate. I have these butterflies. This one, you know, where you do the background and stamp on top of it. Those are my butterfly choices. And of these, I kind of like that one down there. Draw one. I guess I could draw one. I have these. They're fine. Oh, I could use this one. Maybe I'll just use this one. I'll use this one. And I won't use the background part of it. Just do this one. Trying to think. Have no clue where I got these either. I don't remember that stuff. I think I'm going to try to do it in blue so it stands out. You know what? I think what I'll do is do it on white and then fussy cut it. Oh, those are the chalk inks. Yeah, I don't have a blue like that. Let me see. Oh, you know what? All right, here's a blue that'll stand out. Check this one first. The Memento blue will be fine. Oops, put the glue brush away. Hi, CB. We're just playing, CB, working on an artful evidence prompt. Had no clue what I was doing, but Eileen's helping me out here. You know what? I just changed my mind. I am going to use the background stamp. I am. Never mind. Back up the boat. I'm going to do this one. Alright, let me think. Yep, I'm going to do this one in black, but I got to do the background in blue. I hope this will work out like I think. Like I want it to. If it doesn't, no big deal. All I've wasted is paper and time. Yep, that'll work. Do the one on top in acetate. The one on top in acetate. Alright, let me do this one first and see if I like this. There. A blue butterfly. No fuss, no muss. How about that? Now Eileen will say, you ignored me. But I'm trying to think what the advantage of acetate would be. I've never stamped the butterfly on acetate. Do that part in acetate. The black one, do it in acetate. What do I gain by doing that? Maybe I'm not getting something. Because I'm trying to see. I mean, I have... And then I have to get out the StazOn. Ugh. What's not to like about a butterfly? Exactly, CB. Exactly. Now let me fussy cut it out. And I need to bring my other scissors back in here. I am such a bad fussy cutter, you guys. I am the worst. So you can just glue the body on the solid butterfly so it looks like it's flying. Well, it's going in the journal anyway. I mean, if this was for a card or something where I could actually have something kind of three-dimensional, that would be different. But it's going in the journal, and if I did like the 3D body, which I could go ahead and do, but it's gonna get smushed anyway. See? I'm a bad fussy cutter. Bad, bad, bad. These are actually the scissors that I got at Muji in Australia. And I like them a lot. And my Tim Holtz scissors are out on the couch because I've been giving the cat a haircut. The cat looks really funny right now. So what? The acetate will be better. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, I've been cutting the cat's hair. And the Tim Holtz scissors, don't scare her as much for some reason. I don't know why, but so I've been using the Tim Holtz scissors to cut the cat. And she looks, I can only cut what she lets me cut at any given time, so it's really funny because she looks really funny. Her haircut is pretty damn funny right now. I don't care. Who cares? Poor cat. Poor cat. Well, poor cat, poor me having to clean up after the poor cat. How about that? How you like that? You like that? I will draw the antenna back on. Now see, I agree with Eileen. If this was going to be, it would be fun to be able to have it 3D, but the truth of the matter is it's going in a journal, so you won't tell if it's, you can't tell if it's 3D or not. Did you track down the Muji stapler yet? No, I haven't. Well, but I could make it shiny with, like, glossy accents, too. Maybe I'll do that. Poor Roxy. Roxy doesn't know that it's her when she looks in the mirror, so she doesn't care. She was a mess, you guys. I had, the acetate will look better. I clean dog hair every day. Line, she sheds every day, but I don't clean it every day. Well, I go around here and there's little clumps of hair, and I'm just like, I'm over it. I'm so over it. So when she lays next to me and she's quiet and very peaceful and nice, we just talk quietly, and we have haircuts. Yeah. Alright, so now I need to decide placement, and the placement is probably going to be up here. Does it look a mess? It does look a mess. I think it looks a mess right now. It looked really good when it was just that center one. Now it looks a mess. I feel like I want to stencil over part of it or something. Cleaning up the edges. I've got to ink the edges too. I'm going to do the edges black. That I know, and I'm going to go ahead and dry it. Yeah, I can put some three-dimensional tape under them. I can do that. Let me dry it here real quick. You got a Nito? It's called a Nito robot vacuum. I would love a robot vacuum. I really would. I've talked to people who have that, what do they call it, Roomba or whatever, and they say it does the same triangle of floor all the time. Yeah, I would love to have one. And I would honestly pay somebody to come in here and just vacuum the stairs for me. I hate to vacuum the stairs. In my next house, I'm having central vac. That's it. Alright, that's pretty dry, I think. That stays sticky for so long. Alright, let me get out the 3D. And I can glossy accent it, but if I'm going to do any other stenciling or anything else on it, I need to know from now. I'm looking for the 3D tape. I know it's in here somewhere. Or at least I thought I put it in here. There, I did. I knew I put it in here. Alright, what else do I want to... I'll cut this, I think. I don't want to put this on here until I know whether or not I'm doing something else to it. I'm not crazy about this right now, you guys. I'm really not. I still like the Chevron parts of it, but yeah, I'm not crazy about the rest of it. Just saying. So, is it time to... It looks just a mess. Yes, Janet, the Nito works great. There's even an app, and you could control it from your phone. It shows a map of what it cleaned. Holy crap, do they have them on Amazon? I will order one this afternoon. I swear to God, I will. I'll have it before 4th of July. You call yours Psychobot? Okay, so you guys can't hear when I'm heat gunning? Okay, that's cool. Like Eileen or CB, you think? Alright, let's see. Thinking. Come up with a good quote or something to add to this, or some stencils or something I can add, because I'm not loving this. Not loving it. Not loving it. Not loving it. blacken the edges. That always helps a little bit anyway. And maybe I should just not even care and just call it done. It is on Amazon. Okay, well, I've got an Amazon order that I need to get placed anyway. Because the kitty cat's almost out of treats, and I'm ordering a new flag for my flagpole before the 4th of July. So in order to make sure I get it by the 4th, I need to get it ordered pronto. Okay, I think maybe I might do some white dots or something on here. You said thinking, and now they are stuck in my head to the tune of rock. Let me look in the stencils and see if I have some a small chevron one. It seems as though I do. Let me look. And I think I'll do it in white. Add some white back on here. Lots of different models. Waiting for Kathy to tell us. Okay. Yeah, because if I have a recommendation for a good one, I promise you, I would order that bad boy in a minute. Say bye-bye money. Just looking for a chevron mini stencil. I can't believe I don't have, in all these stencils that I have, that I don't have a chevron mini one. These little tiny stencils that I got from Wish, I do love these a lot. And I don't clean them. Just copy. I don't know, I guess that's kind of chevron, isn't it? The only thing I don't like about these, honestly, is they do have kind of an odor, and I don't know what the odor is. A damn broom is cheaper. You can't use a broom on carpet, and with all this damn cat hair. You have an Amazon gift card. What are those stamps called again? The ones you just use that look like postage. This one? Don't ask me, because I don't know. Just go look up postage stamps, or postage rubber stamps. You'll probably get more than you can even hope. And these, I don't think they're going to be in here. Oh, wait. There's some nice little chevrons. Little baby mini ones. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do this. You do have one. I do have one what? What are you talking about, Dorothy? I have one what? Because I already forgot what we were talking about. Oh, you mean a broom? Of course I have a broom. Transportation. Alright, I think I'm going to use that little chevron right there. It's a small design. And just put some white here and there, just to break up that background. What's this? Do I want to do it with texture paste? No, I think I'll do it with white paint. Chevron. If I don't have a stencil by now, there's something wrong with me. What about the one with the clock on it? The clock. I don't know which one has the clock on it. I can promise you that I don't order stamps from Amazon. Doesn't mean they wouldn't carry them. Let me look. You can tell me which one. Let me see if there's one. The one that has a clock. Was it in this pile? It almost has to. Well, I haven't had that many out. That one doesn't have a clock on it, does it? Here's the Finnabar one. It doesn't have a clock. I don't know. You'll have to go back in the recording and tell me about where you saw it. And I'll try from there. Transportation. Yeah, I'm not saying that you can't order stamps from Amazon. I just, as a rule, don't. Stamps, to me, is 9 times out of 10. It's a impulse purchase. I don't, I don't. Oh, you're saying, I know what one you're talking about, that big one in the background. That one came from Wish. I'd almost bet money, Ange. I'll look it up, but I would almost bet you money that one came from, and I don't want to really cover that one up, so I'm going to do it down here. I would bet money that one came from Wish, because there's no packaging with it. I can look it up in my prior orders, but I would bet money that that one is a Wish stamp. But yeah, stamps for me, 9 times out of 10 are going to be a spontaneous purchase. They're not thought out. Yeah. Except maybe like those Tim Holtz cats or something like that. As a rule, no, I don't. Yeah. I don't covet certain stamps. Now, my mother used to really, really like House Mouse, but back then there were stamp stores, you know. And so I could go to stamp stores and buy her the ones that she really wanted. Otherwise, I see it, I like it, I buy it. Yeah, I like that a little bit better now with the, just that little bit broken up white. Anything else I should add to this, Eileen? I need to check with you first. I'm going to go ahead and put the butterfly on with a little bit of double-sided tape. Because glue stick is not going to work on that little bitty space I have available there. Now that little piece will end up in the washing machine or who knows where. Okay. Did she tell you the model number of the one she has? I think a robot vacuum, and then a robot window washer, and a robot chef. I need them all. I need them all. Really, the whole food thing, I'm so over cooking, you guys. I am so over figuring out what to cook. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how over it I am. Alright, I'm going to put the butterfly on this, and then I've got to figure out words or whatever else. I guess I could put the little things on his wings. But if this keeps him from going in my book, I'm going to be pissed. See above. What's above? Bot back. Okay. The one for pets and allergies? Okay. I can look for that. See, my feeling is if I ordered the one for pets, would that just, like, vacuum up the cat, too? Bye-bye, cat. There goes your cat here. Empty the bot. Bye-bye, cat. Okay, gotta turn this light back on so I can see for a minute. Alright, his wings are up a little bit now. Not great, but a little bit. Okay, and I gotta draw the, I think this is permanent. I don't know. Okay, you found it on Wish? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, this is a little better now. Anything I should add? Eileen, speak now or forever hold your peace. I'll leave that there where you can look at it while I wipe off this stencil. I know a lot of you go, don't wipe the stencil. I like my stencils clean. Sorry, get over it. Needle Bot Vac D80. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. I will tell you whether or not I ordered that. A Needle Bot Vac. I think anything that does my work for me, just like washing machines and dishwashers, best things ever invented. They make your life better. Order them. And I'm not big on words like imagine or, like this one I wouldn't mind having journey or something like that on it. But yeah, I'm not big on that. Where did that stencil come from? I thought it was next to the pink one. There it is. Well, those little stencils came in very handy. That makes me very happy. What about adding some white or black circles in paint? Yeah, that's why I added the white chevrons. I think that helped a lot. I'm not sure I want to add more black to it, though. Like the little bit of black I liked. Maybe I'll add, I think I will add some white with the edge of a credit card. Where did I put that? With my art card. Like a cat. Random circles might not be bad. I have tons of stuff to make. I'm going to start with the lines, just the white lines, and then I'll decide if I want circles. But yeah, I save all kinds of things to make circles with. I have tons of this stuff, so I can make circles of any size. Dang it! That might work better. I'll have to re-blacken the edge now. Oh, I know why it's doing that, because of the texture. It's not getting down to the paper. Where there wasn't texture, it worked fine. I was thinking, I've done this a gazillion times. What the hell? It's the texture from the modeling paste that's not letting me do that. And it's going to do that with the circles as well. Let me pick out a couple of, I like this size circle. Yeah, it might be kind of big. Let's just do it. What the hell? Does anyone know a Denise Blackmore? Dorothy, that's Denise from New Jersey, I think. Because I was going to say, yeah, I do know a Denise Blackmore. It's Denise from New Jersey, I'm pretty sure. And I'll re-blacken the edges where I've goofed up the edges. And I like things going off the edge a lot. Alright, I got 1, 2. I'm going to do it up here in this black area. I'm not crazy about that. Yeah, see how the circles work great, but anywhere there's texture, it doesn't work for squat? Okay, that's good. Just enough. Baby white. Yeah, I like the added white. If I do splots, I'm going to have to cover up the butterfly, because I don't want the butterfly splotted. She wants to follow me, and I didn't know the name. I'm pretty sure that that's Denise from New Jersey. So, yeah, and whether or not what you do with that, you do what you want. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who that is. All right. I can do the gold specks. I almost would rather do the gold on the butterfly, and then if I'm going to add journey in gold or something. I'd almost rather do that. This Uniball gold pen really pisses me off. This is brand new. I mean, this pen is literally brand new, and it doesn't want to write. That just absolutely annoys the hell out of me. I think I'm going to send it back to Jet Pens. It did come from Jet Pens in one of those samplers. I think it's going back. It just annoys me. Oh, you know what I'll do? Let me see if I have a different gold. I know I have a gold somewhere. I just don't know where it is. How about I use the Wink of Stella on the butterfly wings? Make them all sparkly before I put glossy accents on. Or do Journey in the blue. Maybe I'll do that. Alright, can you see them sparkly now? You guys are turning me into sparkly girl. Let me get out. No, I'll do it on the tissue paper. I was going to say, let me get out the big. I don't know if this is going to work. The letters might be too big. I kind of suspect they're going to be, but let me see. As part of the Hobby Lobby, come on in and steal my stuff sale, because that's what I feel like I was doing. I did get this Tim Holtz alphabet. Normally $11. I got it for $2.75, and I love alphabets. I love stencil alphabets. You guys know me. I love lettering. I love everything. So when I saw this, I didn't even know if I was ever going to use it, but you know I had to buy it. So let me see. It's going to work. Sweet! Now I'm glad I bought these. And the lettering is just perfect size. Oh man, I am loving myself right now. Right now, I'm loving myself. My bad self. Alright, put that aside for a minute. And I'll go ahead and do the journey in the same. I'm sorry, Eileen, I have to have a straight line to stamp. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to get over yourself. Of course, I suppose it wouldn't matter. But because I'm going to take cut it out and paste it on. Now you need to use some colored glossy stuff to make little solid dots in a trail behind the butterfly. Colored glossy stuff. Do you mean like, oh, what is it? Stickles? You guys are going to make fun of me, but I do not own any stickles, okay? I don't own stickles. Shoot me. Shoot me dead. I'm trying to think if I have any glittery stuff. I can't think anything that I have. You know what? I'm wondering. Let's see. I'm wondering if I could stamp this right on there, actually. But if I goof it up, I goof it up, right? Yeah, I'm going right directly on the art. I really am. And if I have to touch it up, I will. Nope, I'm going to do it on this. Makes me too nervous, sorry. Yeah, that is going to be better. And you know what's weird? His letters are on here just any willy-nilly way. Like, they're not in alphabetical order. I guess they did that for spacing. I don't know, but it's weird. In this group, no stickles. No, Norma, I'm not kidding. In this group, I do not have stickles. I know. Happy Diane is somewhere in the world having a flippin' heart attack right now, but I do not have stickles. I don't own any. See, I goofed that one up a little. I'll have to clean it up. Oh my God. What are you oh my godding? That I don't have stickles? Stamp right on there. I'm not going to, Eileen. What are you oh my godding about, Ange? Everybody in the audience is having a fit. I don't know if they're having a fit because I don't have stickles or because I'm doing this way. And either way, it doesn't matter to me because I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do anyway. Actually, they had a whole bunch of stickles the other day when I was there at Tuesday morning. I could have gotten stickles cheap. I honestly didn't want it. I'm not a glittery girl. And another thing they had was the Tattered Angels sprays, Eileen. I almost called you back that day. Saying, do you want me to pick these up? Because I thought they were pretty cheap for sprays. Yeah, but I didn't buy them either. I have plenty of sprays. I have all the dilutions. I actually have some Lindy Stamp Gang now. It's like, I don't need any more sprays and stuff. If I don't have enough with what I have, then there's something wrong with me. You're shocked that I don't have stickles. I know. I get that response a lot. There's something wrong with you. I do have some glitter that if I wanted to put some glue down and throw glitter on it, I could do that. The E, you got to be careful. You could get that backwards in about an instant. Well, I'm glad I got to use these Tim Holtz. The Tattered Angel sprays are nice. They're very translucent. Yeah, I didn't know anything about them, but I'd heard people using them and different stuff, but I just thought, oh my gosh, how much of this junk do you really need? You know, like there are days I feel like I haven't used a fraction of the stuff that I have. You know, like until I can actually use the stuff that I have, yeah, just don't buy anymore. I will buy stuff to replace what I actually use, but otherwise, no. Because what I really enjoy is sitting and drawing, and I don't even do that much because there's so much other stuff I have to play with and try. Alright, I don't know if that's from my hands or what, but look at the blue all over the place. I think it's from my hands. Let me heat set this real quick. Oh my god, no glitter. No, I'm not doing glitter. The reason I even have glitter is because I made these Christmas trees and I needed the glitter to make it look like snow. You already knew there was something wrong with me? That doesn't surprise me. Let me wipe my hands too. Get this crap off my hands. I think I go through more baby wipes than a mother with a newborn. I'm pretty sure. Glitter is the herpes of the crafting world. I agree with you, Mac. Alright, now that's better. I don't mind if there's a little bit of that stuff, but yeah. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and tear this out because she'll have a fit if I try and cut it. When I say she, you know who I'm talking about, right? That ink is going to be everywhere if I don't clean it up. I promise you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There. There we go. If you have enamel dots. Actually, I do have some enamel dots, believe it or not. Mindy gave them to me. Jen's, look at that. Ink is going everywhere. Oh my gosh, and I heat set it. Oh well, it's going on there. Just that way. It's true, it's like sand. When you go to the beach, it gets everywhere and it will not die. I agree, Mac. I totally agree. Totally agree. Alright, and if it's moving on the tissue paper, because this is Memento ink, it should stay put. But it's not. I mean, just my touching it, it went everywhere. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put it down anyway. I just won't brush over it, I'll dot it with the paintbrush. Right. And I should have dried this before I did that, but oh well. There we go. Is that straight? I don't know. I think it's not straight. There, that's better. I think that's better. Oh well, if it's not, too late at this point. And if it starts running, I'm just going to be pissed. Leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. Because I'm afraid if I start brushing, honestly, that blue is going to be everywhere. Let me go look for those dots. I'm trying to think where I would have put them, because I did put all that stuff away. Ooh, almost killed myself on my computer cord. Alright, don't know where the dots are. And I remember having them and thinking, this is where I remember where they are at. But I don't know where I put them. So I think what I'm going to do is do a Posca pen, the blue Posca, and add Winkesta on top of it, and that'll be fine. Because I can't think of what else, unless I did, like glossy accents, or I don't have any other dimensional thing that I can think of. So, that's that. Get over it. That journey looks like it's going like that. I think I didn't get it entirely straight, but I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, I remember having those dots, thinking I'm going to put them here because this is where I remember where to put them, but I don't know where I put them. They're not where I think they should be. Okay, I knew it was Denise in New Jersey. I told her that, Denise. Hi, by the way. Alright, we'll just use the Posca. Oops, gotta shake this bad boy up. Trying to think. I wouldn't have put it in here. It would have been in the kids' room. There you go. Do I have a shiny gold pen to outline the letters? Yeah, I used it the other day. I'm not dotty today. No, I'm not. Not dotty at all. And the ones that Mandy gave me actually were pretty big, probably too big for this anyway. So, Okay, and I don't want to get too close down there. So let me dry this real quick. Almost goofed up there, Eileen. Almost said the B word. Can you believe that blue is the same as that blue? Yeah, that definitely curves up. I don't know what the hell I did. Oh well, can't worry about it now. There's gotta be a better blue too. Alright, just want to see something real quick. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Yeah, it will. I don't know if you can see this. I can. But I know on camera sometimes it's hard for you to see. When it's subtle like this. Letting that cool and dry. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the outline the lettering in gold or white. I think white could look really good too. See, that's what I was thinking too, Mac. If I did the might look really good in white. I think it would, the white, since we've already got it, would really set it off. I'm thinking. Dry it just a little bit more. I think white too. Yeah, I think I'm going to do white. Do my, be as absolutely steady as I can be doing it. Put some things away here real quick. Because it's getting crazy, cuckoo crazy. I've got all these stamps and everything out. Ugh. I like using my stamps though. I have so many of them and I just feel like, dang, you ought to use them. I think this is the Uniball Signal. This one should outline the letters, and I'm going to go all the way around them rather than doing just a shadow if the pen cooperates. If the pen doesn't cooperate, I don't know. I should go get that acrylic. When it starts writing, this pen is actually one of my very favorites. Yeah, I like the white. concentrating, can't talk. Sorry it got so quiet. Yeah, I like the white. I'm not sure if this lettering being uneven is going to make me crazy, but I know as soon as I get it in the book, I'll forget about it. But usually crooked lettering like that would make me a little cuckoo. I'll admit it. A lot of people don't care, and probably I should plan on doing it crooked to begin with, so I know that that was the plan going in. That was not the plan going in. So now I have to deal with the fallout, you know? This one's working great, and it's fine tip. That's the thing. I like the fine tip. Um, but that's why I like those dilutions pens too. And then I can't remember who sent me the link for the real fine line paint pens on Amazon. They're in my cart, but they're like $67. And it's like, are you kidding me? Do you really want to spend that kind of money on paint pens? But if they work anything like the Dilutions ones, I would say yes. Maybe not right now, but yeah. Because I do love those Dilutions fine tip paint pens. They write on absolutely everything. There's nothing I've found that they didn't write on perfectly. I like them way better than the Poscas even. Do you have your tongue sticking out sideways? No, my tongue is not sticking out sideways. I don't think I do that. I'll ask the rat if I do. I don't think I do. Come on, don't stop now, you little pain in the neck. Yeah, I like the white. I like the white a lot. Okay, and I think now I wish I could do dots with the darker blue, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Yeah, like the wonky lettering, that'll make me a little but I'll get over it. Looks better for being crooked. You think so, Dorothy? I'm not sure, but I would like the butterfly dots to stand out a little bit more, so let me think what I have. Let me see if the blue in the Dilutions is better than it should be, the blue in the Posca. Yeah, I think this is going to be a better blue. Alright, from where we started to now, this is different than I thought it would have been, and I'll outline these in white too. Yeah, this Dilutions blue is so much better than that Posca blue. And I'll add some to the butterfly, this darker blue, so it looks like it all belongs. Anyway, it's what, 2:30 almost? Wow. Today has gone really, really fast. Really, really. Dry, dry, dry. Thanks, Eileen. Thanks, Matt. I'm not sure that I agree that it looks better for being crooked, and it did smear a lot, but that's all right. At least up here it's very clear, and I'm cool with that. Down here it's pretty smeared up and caca. And I can add Wink Stella back on here. All right. Z is streaming tonight. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah, she should be. I'm glad Z's back. For sure, for sure. And it sounds to me like she's over her jet lag now. That was brutal. Totally brutal. But now she's going to start traveling again. Honestly, you know, when I got home, for a period of time there, I was like, I am never leaving home again. I don't care. And now here she's going to pack up and go again. I swear that girl is truly amazing. She really is. Because you got to remember, she's in pain, a lot of pain, a lot of the time. And boy, she just gets up and goes no matter what. I mean, I honestly am flabbergasted by her most of the time. The rat's back. Alright, there we go. You can't see it, but I can. And then I'm thinking Do I want to do Wink Estella on the journey or just on the butterfly? If it was me, it would be just the butterfly, but I'll do whatever you guys want.
Wow, it's cold in here.
You've been over there with a fire at 90 degrees. Of course it's cool in here. Oh my gosh, look at you.
I look a little sweaty and
30.
dirty.
Oh my God. I bet she will, Eileen. I bet she will. I'm wondering if I should do the journey. Go ahead and sparkle it up and just... She is a traveling machine. I know, CB. And she never complains. That's another thing. She never, ever complains. And sometimes you could tell she was in a lot of pain. She never, ever complained. Not once. She might say, you know, I heard I don't want to do something today, but it was never in the form of a complaint. Ever, ever, ever. She absolutely blew my mind. The rat's finally eating cereal, so that's what that noise is. I'm going to go ahead and blacken these few little areas that I goofed up when I stamped. Alright, then I'm done. I'm done with that. Done with it. And you can still see the chevron in the background, so I'm cool with that. What'd Mac say? This is for you. Oh, okay, just the butterfly. I agree, Eileen. Yeah, she's going down to Patty's house this weekend. Wouldn't that be fun to go hang out with Patty and Xandra? The rat is back and you're going to be in trouble. Why? Why am I going to be in trouble because the rat's home? I'm not in trouble, am I, Rat? I'm not in trouble, am I? Okay. You said no, I'm not in trouble. I don't know what I would get in trouble for. Didn't this come out different from where it started? I'm glad we kind of pushed the chevron to the background, and I wanted to use that chevron paper since we made it. So the only thing I would do different now is I would make sure Journey was straight, but that was my own fault because I was afraid to get it crooked. She gets to pet Oakley. I know. I know. So anyway, guys, I don't know what else I could work on. I am going to go ahead and stop the recording, and if we decide to do something else, I'll start a second one. All right, Robert.
Yes, ma'am.
Pay attention.
Okay.
Eileen says, "Hi, my sweet Robert."
Oh, my goodness. Tell her hi.
You want me to clobber her?
I think I'm falling in love, I think.
A way different look for me. Isn't that the truth, CB? And I actually like the butterfly is very shiny with the light on it. It is very different for me. But thank you. Yep. Robert's falling in love. I'm in deep trouble. Deep, deep, deep trouble. Eileen, let me just tell you, the boy likes to eat constantly. The boy eats all the time. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got this whole table spread out, huh?
No. I'm going to pick me a little corner here and eat my cereal, and then I'll go away.
All right. I hope I can sleep tonight, too, Kimberly. It's going to be hard on me. Very, very hard. Well, but one thing I have to say is I use some products that I have had that I haven't used. My Tim Holtz stamps, which makes me happy. So yeah, I'm going to stop this recording. If we want to do something else, we'll go on to number 2. So hang on if you're here. If you watched on YouTube, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.